What up?
Hello.
So this is a Snoop video for his cookbook. Oh, I was gonna sing. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. It ain't no fun when the homies can't have none of this amazing food. Not impressed?
Thank you.
I was trying to bring the noise. Okay, how about this one? Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat cookbook for your motherfucking mouth? What about that? What about that? Yeah! High five me. Okay, no high five. Okay, so apparently Snoop Dogg and whoever the co-author is on the book wrote a cookbook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, here's the story. I woke up, I checked my email, and don't judge me. I know you're not supposed to fucking look at your shit when you wake up, and I'm not going to explain that. I looked, moving along. Okay, so I look at my email, I log out of my email, and on the front page of MSM, is a picture of Snoop. I was like, it's Snoop, good morning, right? This is what I'm thinking. And it says that he has a cookbook. Mm-hmm. And I'm instantly inspired. Like, I'm getting out of bed, I'm seizing the day. Okay, so part of this Snoop inspiration comes down to this. I'm thinking I have two options. I can hike my ass to the bookstore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I can ask for the book for Hanukkah. And if I ask for the book for Hanukkah, then I have to wait, which who doesn't want instant gratification, right?
Clearly.
So I made an adventure out of this situation. I could have rode my bike to the closest bookstore, to the closest Barnes & Noble. I think it would have taken, 30 minutes or 40 minutes or something. But I was like, fuck that. I'm walking, right? I set on this adventure. I walked. It was, I could have also taken the train. Or I could have called Uber like a fucking classy person. But I decided not to do any of these logical things. I decided to make a full day of getting this book. So I hiked my ass from one suburb to another suburb. It wasn't that far. I forget how many miles it was. I think it was okay, check this out. So I'm walking the whole time. I'm like, I'm going to get this book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so pumped. The excitement is carrying. I'm floating along this walk. The walk was probably 3 hours. It was a long fucking walk. Mm-hmm. And I wish you were there. I was so sad. Okay. But I was not lonely because I had music in my ears. Where is this going? Okay. So I walk to the place and then I get the book. And then, oh man, it's one of those things where you're looking through the cookbook section and you can't find the book and you're like, motherfucker, I just walked all this way.
Did they have it right in the front?
No, I asked, okay, so I go and I'm like, hi, I'm looking for a book. And she's like, what book? And I was like, From Crook to Cook. And she's like, oh, the Snoop book. And I was like, yes. So she was like, oh, it was right here. Well, I don't know where it went. And I was like, all right, the pressure's building, bitch. I need this cookbook to fulfill this vision for the day. But she finds it and I walk out and all is well. Okay, so I hike my ass to the train station and then I take a train to our neighborhood and then I hike my ass home. Check out this. I walked, and this is a lot for me. I'm gonna show off for a minute. I know we're supposed to be talking about Snoop, but I would like to talk about myself. So I walked. It was I took a picture because I sent it to my sister. I was like, check out this shit. All right, showing off. Okay. This has nothing to do with Snoop. This is all about how much I fucking enjoy walking. Snoop is just the lubricant for this adventure. I know, not the right word. Okay, moving along. So it was 19,230 steps. I don't know, I gotta look. It was definitely, it was definitely 19,000 steps. That was it. It was 19,000 steps and my ass walked. It was I think it was 8.6 miles or some shit to get this book.
Very nice.
I didn't have to do it. I did it. Like, I could just not mention that I didn't have to do it. I could just be like, I did it, right? But I can mention. Anyway, this is not the 80s. People know you don't have to walk 8.6 miles, right? They're like crossing the Grand Canyon with your family. Okay. So as I was walking, I was thinking, like, how the fuck does Snoop have time to write a cookbook? Not even write a cookbook, right? He probably has a team and he has help. But here's the thing. When you're a valuable person, every minute of your time there's a number attached, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say I make like a $2 YouTube video, mm-hmm. like a $2 recipe video. No one watches it. $2, right? This is how much I get paid, right? That's the opportunity cost was like spending an hour of making a video was worthless, right? No, we're not going to say that. It's valuable in my heart. But what did I lose? I could have been working at McDonald's, right? Mm-hmm. I lost like $8 an hour or whatever, right? You see where I'm going? Mm-hmm. But Snoop, every time he starts a business, like, just signs his name, like, the amount of money he could have been making money doing this other thing mm-hmm. that's guaranteed, but instead he, like, wrote a cookbook. Mm-hmm. So it just seems, okay, where am I going with this? Where I'm going, okay, he has all this work, all this pressure, all these jobs. Like, he's got a wife, he's got a kid, he's also got a cookbook. Okay, he's got music. He was like movies, TVs, interviews, all this shit. All right, the look in your eye. You're like, wrap it up, bitch, wrap it up. I've got my own shit to do. So what I'm thinking is, I think that the cookbook's great. Dude, look at these recipes. These are Snoop, high five. Just right here, friend. Right here. You've got a friend in me. This is a great recipe book. I did veganize it for, okay. So who am I? I should not be allowed to talk for more than 3 minutes at a time. Okay. I think, and this is, all right, everybody leave. I'm just talking to Snoop at this point. Snoop, here's a business plan for you. I've got it. You're an author. You're an author, friend. Okay, Snoop, I think, all seriousness, I think Snoop should write a book called, like, The Chill Guide to Being an Overachiever. Dude, I don't know how he does so much, and he's always so chill, right? Like, I got, like, 2 things to do, and I'm, like, panicking. I'm, like, flailing. Like, I need a little help. I have, like, a very stressed look on my face. Resting bitch face goes hard, right? But Snoop's doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Seems like it.
Okay, let me tell you my Snoop story so that I can get even more off track and confusing. So,
please do.
In 1992, my older sister had Doggy Style, like, cassette. Mm-hmm. I don't know how she got it. Like, in 1992, I was in 2nd grade. She was probably in 3rd or 4th grade, right? So we were 2 elementary school kids, me in 2nd grade. Dude, I listened to that cassette of hers. I know, it's so weird, because you can hear a song all the time. At least this is how it's for me as an adult, where I can hear a song all the time, and I may or may not know all the lyrics, mm-hmm. or I may know the lyrics, but don't ask me in a year from now, or even 6 months or a month if I'll know the lyrics. I know the entire cassette, the entire album of Snoop Dogg Doggy Style but okay, here's the trick though. I learned it when I was in 2nd grade, because that's not the funny part. The funny part is, I know the whole album, but only through a 2nd grader's mind. I don't have any of the words right. Like, I listen to it now as an adult, and I'm like, you go along with it in your mind, and I'm like, half these words are not right. Like, I was just a child trying to ride the beat. I'm just trying to get in the pocket, try to keep it real. So
seems like you did okay.
So 1992 is what really inspired me to hike my ass to get these 19,000 miles I'd like everyone to know about.
Steps.
Yeah, to get 19,000 miles.
That is the Grand
Holy
Canyon.
shit, dude. So okay. All right. Let's get on track. So I have this appreciation because, dude, it's rooted in my brain. Like, it's in my DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will be one of those people who are in their 80s and that will be their memory. You know what I mean? Like how when you get older, you lose your short-term memory and all you can think of is like back in the day, right? Like, I will know Snoop Dogg Doggy Style, the entire album, when I'm in my 80s. Like, that's how I feel about that. When I was walking, my MP3 player is kind of fucked. Don't ask, don't tell. And I don't have any Snoop on it. I can't get music on or off of it. It's kind of a fucked situation. Anyway, so I have all this music, and I don't really know when this music was curated on this broken-ass MP3 player. And this random-ass Nirvana song came on. I didn't even know Nirvana was on. Yeah, right? It's like, okay, that's weird. So I'm walking to get Snoop, my friend, my best friend, my new best friend. And this Nirvana song comes on, and I remembered that I had looked up a Nirvana interview. And this was before, like, artists had, like, PR, like, they had to represent themselves properly. Like, you know what I mean? And so...
Those awkward 90s interviews.
Dude, so bad. It was, like, the worst. It was boring. It was awful.
No composure.
No composure. No whining and dining. No trying to dazzle me with some stories. It's like... He's just being very like Kurt is just being very like, he's not being a dick. He's not being difficult like that. He's not trying. He's not giving extra, you know? He's not being extra. Which is how I am all the time too. So I'm not saying anything like that. What am I saying? I'm just saying that, have you ever seen a Snoop interview where you felt like he wasn't bringing the noise?
He's always into it.
Dude, he always gives 100%. That's why I think he should write the book. Snoop's Guide to Being a Chill Overachiever. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Peace.